Potter's Journal travels Central America, Costa Rica, and Nicaragua. We ended up here by accident, a small family group, an accident of nature when the hurricanes blew apart the Caribbean in the fall of 2017. Cheap Travel said we had 2 days to book a trip if we didn't want to lose out on early booking and out-of-season discounts. So with practically no warning, and without really knowing where we were going, ended up in Costa Rica. And this turned out to be a triumph for my sister Amy. She's the Volcano girl. And it was her secret agenda in choosing this location. Okay, and not wanting to be held prisoner in paradise, we immediately, took off to exploring and took a long 16-hour grueling trip up into Nicaragua. Okay, when it got light out, we found breakfast under a palapa hut roof, beans and rice, eggs, a potato cake, plantains, fruit, juice. And our first stop in Rivas, a scenic overlook, where we saw, where I believe we would have seen, this is the rainy season, Lake Granada, a volcano. Okay, but the Volcano girl's still smiling. But when we got up near the Messiah volcano, we ended up just being in the museum. The rains came pouring down, and the fumes and the gases wouldn't allow people up near. So we content ourselves with looking at the diorama, the artwork in the museum, the other displays. Okay, but finally the rain did let up. A breeze came through, and we were able to make our way up. And I believe it's one of the more accessible volcanoes to visit. But I had said, these things are not safe. They can go off at any time. A truly spectacular sight. And something just 3 days ago I never thought I'd see and didn't expect to be here. You can what? See what?
I think I got it. It is. It's gorgeous.
Okay, here it is, the I Can Die Now photo. And she's here with Mom, too, who braved the gases and the fumes. She says there's still Alaska on the list. Okay, you better find somebody else unless they've got a really great contemporary art museum. Oh, and this wasn't enough for this day yet either. We did a boat tour out on Lake Granada, which there was an area with a lot of little islands, one with fishermen on it, many little houses on them, one with actually a past president's house, one with a really great place to stop for dinner, and Monkey Island. But this is all, as evening's drawing in, we still have a long drive home to the resort. Okay, and another day. This time we stay closer to home in Costa Rica. The Miravalis volcano and the geothermal power plant. A quick tour around that. This one's got quite a different character. This one is very much about boiling mud. Okay, yeah, very deep boiling mud pit with a plank across it that I don't think would hold me. Okay, and a very wide mud pit. And a lot of vents with the fumes and the gases and the steam coming out. But this one seems to be very much about the boiling mud. Okay, boiling mud, and I should say with powerful curative healing properties to it, combined with the natural sauna. And the other feature here, pools of hot boiling water. Okay, some of it flowing, yeah, down. And hilarious. Does this really need to be said? I mean, look at it. Oh, this is hot right here. Oh, this is hot. And don't touch that water for more than half a second. Okay, yeah, even staying on the paths isn't quite enough. I think what the sign really should say, or maybe another sign, that shoes, yeah, might be a good thing to have, because even some of the pathways were pretty warm. Oh, then soothing, relaxing, the hot mineral springs. There were 3 temperatures. And an overlook. And for a dog trainer, a new friend met along the way. I felt really privileged to be here. That this was a diamond in the rough. This was something that hasn't been spoiled by mass tourism. And the entire trip was really amazing. Stopped back for Mom's Waterfall, a day at the beach, and some pottery in Granada City in Nicaragua. And stop back to see if I travel with the Volcano girl again. She won't go to Italy. There's art every direction you look. Greece. The monasteries are just full of frescoes. And don't talk about pottery. But on the nights we did make it back to the resort for the buffet, there was some great Costa Rican food. What did she photograph? If we were in a museum, this would be called sculpture. You can what? See what?
I think I got it. It is. It's gorgeous.